But you, when you pray, enter into your inner room, and having shut your door, pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly." In these words, Jesus invites us into the hush of personal communion, reminding us that the most honest prayers are those offered away from applause and display. The inner room is not merely a physical space but the chamber of the heart where truth is known and where God waits. To shut the door is to close out the noise of approval seekers, the clatter of comparison, and the frantic light of self-justification. In that quiet we discover how small our pretenses are and how large God's mercy is. Prayer in secret teaches humility. When nobody is watching, there is no audience to perform for, and our words become a soft confession, a grateful whisper, a bald need. In such moments we learn to speak plainly, to name our fears and hopes without polishing them. We allow God to answer not the person we pretend to be but the soul we truly are. This hidden honesty reshapes us more deeply than any public demonstration, because it reorders our motives and clears the soil of our hearts for lasting growth. The promise that the Father sees in secret assures us that nothing slips past God's gaze. He knows the longings we cannot voice, the tears we hide, the quiet acts of compassion we think unnoticed. That divine seeing is not a cold surveillance. It is an attentive love that notices every small offering and holds it dear. The reward spoken of is not merely material or spectacular. It is often the steady blessing of transformed character, inner peace, courage to love, and the gentle unfolding of God's purposes in time. Practically, this teaching calls us to cultivate patterns, to create real times and places for solitude, to practice honesty in prayer, to fast from approval, and to listen. It invites us to measure success not by likes or applause but by faithfulness to the one who hears. It shows us that the spiritual life cannot be reduced to outward displays, but must be rooted in intimacy with the Father. Let this verse be an invitation, then, to enter our inner rooms frequently. Let it teach us that secrecy with God is not secrecy from others but a sanctuary where we are healed and formed. There, in the quiet, our small lights are attended by a greater light, and the humble work of grace becomes visible. Trust that the Father who sees in secret will, in His time, reveal the fruit of that hidden prayer for the good of His kingdom and the peace of your heart. Return often to that inner chamber with simple faith, bringing silence and sincerity to shape your deeds, so that outward acts arise from inward communion. In this secret tending God multiplies what is small and reveals kingdom beauty through ordinary lives daily.